What is up, Team Misfit Coaches? Hunter and Sherb today talking to you about the bar muscle-up skill work you'll see in the programming. Now, very commonly we see athletes work to get their bar muscle-ups and have a couple of things that are a little awry that make them more difficult than they need to be. The first thing is the setup for their very first rep. Now, unlike other gymnastics movements like pull-ups and toes to bars, where you ask the athlete to be directly under the pull-up bar, in the bar muscle-up, we're going to ask the athlete to back up about a foot to a foot and a half behind the bar. So Hunter, go ahead and get yourself in position. Now, in this position, Hunter can now jump into his rep in a moment, and because he's behind the bar, he'll be able to swing further under the bar, capitalizing on free momentum, and then when he goes to do his rep, he'll be able to swing further back under the bar, again, getting more momentum and making it less about the upper body strength and a little bit more about the gymnastics kip. So step one, Hunter, is just jumping in, getting to the front part of your kip, and then swinging back. Go ahead, Hunter. Good. Notice that when Hunter got to the back part of his kip and he started to feel himself swing forward, he just came down. So one more rep for us, Hunter. Jumps into that kip, swings under, gets behind, and drops. So again, the jump in, allows him to swing further into the bar and get further behind the bar. Now, drill number 2 is that when the athlete begins to swing back in this direction, similar to the kipping pull-up or the toes to bar, we ask them to violently close their shoulder. But unlike the pull-up and the toes to bar, we're actually going to see if Hunter can pull the bar down so low that he can start to peek over the top of the bar. So for the athlete, you say, hey, I want you to close your shoulder and try to look up over that bar. So Hunter, it looks a little like this. Go ahead for me. Good. And again, the reason we use the cue of looking up over the bar is so the athlete understands that I need to be this high in order to go over the top of the pull-up bar, because the last drill in the progression is once the athlete has jumped in, swung under the bar, swung back, been active with their lats and they can peer over, we ask them to do a headbutt forward or the most aggressive sit-up they've ever done to get on top of that bar. So that looks like this. Hunter, go ahead when you're ready. Good. If you want to come on down and do one more single rep for us. Again, notice that once he looks up over the bar, he aggressively sits forward with his head. There it is. Excellent. Come on down. So again, coaches, similar to any other skill work we do in class, step one is making sure the basics are dialed in. The athlete understands they need to be behind the bar, they jump in, and they get that swing going first. Once they can show proficiency there, we then ask them to close the lat and try to look up over the bar. And it's an opportunity to ask your athlete, can you see over the bar? And if they tell you no, the step is to stay right where you're at and try to get that swing bigger and bigger. But once that athlete has accomplished the ability to look over the bar, we say headbutt forward, and let's get that first bar muscle up. So again, coaches, focus on those 3 things. You'll have athletes doing bar muscle-ups in no time. Give it a shot. We'll see y'all next time.